Okay, so it's Saturday and we are back with Ominibus, the headlines of trending stories which happened from Monday through to Friday. How was your weekend?
My week has been very exciting.
How was your week?
Very exciting, absolutely. From Monday to Friday, different stories and also different activities.
Yes.
You know, I need to run out a couple of stars because
a couple of stars.
Yes, but there are a certain group of people that are tagging me.
Okay.
Certain
Group of people.
Yes.
You don't want to mention names.
No.
Well,
I don't want to name names.
You don't want to name names. Once you're mentioning names and naming names, my name is Kelvin Afinke.
And mine is Godwin Niamatego.
We're coming to you from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. Follow us on our various social media handles and let's get interactive. Subscribe to our YouTube channel because there is where you can get a repost of all the stories we did from Monday through to Friday. But on today's edition or episode, we're bringing to you the Ominibus. We'll go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Although you might have some great design ideas, conveying these ideas to clients can be a cumbersome task. That's why at Let's Design Studios, we offer a range of cost-effective visualization services that lead your clients through the project's twists and turns. Our services include 2D, 3D floor plans, two-dimensional still renders, 3D animation to help your clients grasp the spatial features of the project, fully interactive virtual tour to give your clients a computer-generated three-dimensional tour of your property. Here's how it works. Upload reference sketches and images related to your project, enter the project description, and request a free quote. Get access to the best visualization services with a free quote today at letsdesignstudios.com.
Okay, welcome back from that set of commercial, that set of breather. Straight away, let's delve into action. We are moving on to the entertainment fraternity. Now, Kelvin Afinke, you are the entertainment boss. You are the entertainment guru.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, during the course of the week, Venus Films production clears over alleged movie theft. Now, I don't know about you, but give me a candid opinion on this. Do you think that they are innocent about the allegations being
you mean Venus Films?
Yes.
Well, innocence, I mean, your innocence can only be determined in court, but you know we're in Africa. Well, but at the end of the day, yes, thank you, that's the word. At the end of the day, Venus Film came out, the CEO of Venus Film, Abdulsalam Mumuni, came out to reveal the fact that, you know, last week there was this banter between a supposed movie producer and Venus Film, actually suing them to court to pay a huge sum of money. But as it stands, it seems they did not have a deal with the supposed producer. It was rather one person, and that particular person has been paid. So Venus Film released a statement to clear the air. So I made it a point to bring it in a Monday edition of VN News, just to let the people know that in as much as we reported that they are being sued, they've come out to debunk the claim and, you know, release a press statement to clear the air. So as it stands now, you know, Abdulsalam Mumuni is free of any charges.
So you brought our viewers up to speed and up to date with regards to the Venus Film.
Yes, yes, we did that.
Okay, that's quite excellent. But you are Nigerian, a full-blown Nigerian.
150% Nigerian.
I am a full-fledged Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Now, what is your opinion on this with regards to Ghanaian artists who went to Nigeria and then they were, should I say, humiliated?
You can use that word because it actually works for
it's permitted.
It's,
okay,
fine.
They were humiliated by the fans over there.
That's the word.
Now, what is the reason for that? What is the because I think music is it's uniform.
It's uniform. It's supposed to make us united.
General, yes.
It's general.
It doesn't have any color. It doesn't have any nationality. Because I can dance to a francophone tune whilst I don't understand any iota of word they are saying.
Yeah. Well, interestingly, the development that happened during the week was the fact that Xylophone launched its branch in Lagos State, Nigeria, and had a very big concert. It's supposed to be a concert
Why do you attach the suppose?
Because you know, because when you're doing a concert, I mean, come on, I know that my reason for saying suppose. So yes,
are you doubting the credibility?
Not doubting the credibility per se, but you know, we have all these artists from Nigeria performing. And we have the Ghanaian artists like
the A+ artists.
You put in plus in front of it, okay, right? A+ artists like Shatawale and Stonebwoy, among others, even though Bibilin was there. Now, what happened was during the performance of the Ghanaian musicians, those who attended the event. Now, you made mention of the word that fans were not there. I don't think they are literally, because a fan of your music will dance to your song regardless, right? So I think there are those who attended the music concerts. Now, they were not jamming to the songs. They just, you know, they were just silent.
Is it because the artists performing were Ghanaians, and then the fans, the set of fans were Nigerians.
I mean, everybody has a lot of opinion that have been popping up during the past couple of days now. For me personally, I don't think it's because the artists were Ghanaians or they were no Nigerians.
Because when the Nigerians came on set, the fans were absolutely livid.
Of course,
like they were enjoying themselves.
Yes, for
me, not livid. Instead, they were very excited.
Exactly. For me, my own point was the fact that I felt the Ghanaian musicians are yet to actually embrace the Nigerian market.
Really?
So what happened is, even if you can take notes of during the week, people were coming out to say some of the artists are known in person but not their songs. Unlike our Nigerian artists, whenever they release one song there, they come to Ghana, shoot a music video, use Ghanaian ladies on the music video, feature even Ghanaian artists. They come here to do media tour. But you don't hear that happening in Nigeria. So for me personally, I'm speaking from a perspective as a Nigerian, all right, and I'm saying, looking at the music industry, Ghanaians need to go, the musicians need to go into Nigeria to embrace the Nigerian market. So you think
we are not exploring enough in the Nigerian market?
No, they're not. Do you know, I can't count the number of times I book interviews for celebrities coming from Nigeria just to have a media tour here in Ghana. Even the up-and-coming musicians, when they release their song in Nigeria, they come to Ghana to do a tour, so that the people will have a feel of.
Don't you think it's as a result of how hospitable Ghanaians are?
We are very hospitable. Nigerians are very hospitable as well. Fine, yes, Ghanaians are. Yeah, I mean, they are hospitable, all right. You should try going there. That perception of the giddy life in Nigeria, just go there. You know that the real fun in Africa happens in Nigeria.
Yeah. Okay. Now you are saying that the real fun happens in Nigeria, and Fuse ODG is also saying that we should be proud of our roots. I am a Ghanaian. I'm very proud of that.
I'm a Nigerian. I'm proud of it.
Yes, I'm a Ghana man.
Okay. Jimmy, I'm an Ijaw man and a Robo man.
Your banku, you get the picture.
It's my Owo super banga soup and
stuff. But you are not speaking your language. I'm speaking my native language.
Okay, let's not go to languages. Let's continue.
Okay, so Fuse ODG he says that we should be proud of our roots. Do you think that some Africans are shy of their roots, or they really regret being born as Africans?
Yes, I am not going to deny the fact that I like the word you use, some Africans, not most or all Africans. Some Africans are shy of the fact that they are Africans. They are shy of the fact that they are tagged to the African society. So when they happen to travel out to the Western world, they're going to be slurring like, you know what I'm saying, man, other shit.
Well, you got gang.
See, your gang, you have to come back to your roots. And I think Fuse ODG is someone who has experienced such a phase before. In his early stage of his life in the Western world, in UK to be precise, he was never happy associating himself to being an African. So he was always shying away from the African culture and roots. But right now the man is grown.
This is new Africa.
This is new. He is now the pioneer of this is new Africa. When you're a child, you think like a child. And when you become a man, you think like a man.
Absolutely.
So I think right now he's thinking like a man, and he's using that his platform as a man to encourage all Africans all around the world, especially musicians and entertainers in the Western world from Africa, to embrace their roots and culture.
Now, over the course of the week, there were some dashing, beautiful, elegant, flamboyant ladies that were unveiled to Ghanaians.
Oh yes!
Give us up to speed.
I mean, that was
up to speed about that.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll give you a lot of speed on that one. So interestingly, that was how I ended my weekend. The week for me personally, because I was.
Then I guess your week will be very exciting.
Exciting, of course. So I was there for the unveiling of the 2018 Miss Malaika Ghana contestants. 16 beautiful ladies.
Beautiful.
You saw the pictures.
Were they only beautiful?
The beauty first.
Or you can qualify them with more adjectives.
Yes, beautiful, eloquent.
They were elegant.
They were elegant, dashing.
They were beauty to behold. A spectacle to the eye.
You have a girlfriend, please.
Okay, let's continue.
Don't go there. So yes, 2018 Miss Malaika Ghana was unveiled. The contestants were unveiled, and interestingly, this year there's going to be a lot of rewards, cash prize, a lot of products from sponsors for a year. There's going to be the car, all right, travel trips and all that. So the beauty queen for this year is going to enjoy a lot. And yes, the marketing manager of Shatter House, of the producers of the Miss Malaika pageant, made it clear that for the past 16 years now, they've indeed stand the test of time, and they are making pathways. And I think it's true. This is actually the 16th edition. Okay, so over the weekend, they were unveiled, and the competition for them right now has actually started.
Okay, you think it's that nice?
I don't think it's that nice. I know it's that nice because a friend of mine is a product of that Belamundi.
Yes. Okay, I see. Okay, now let's move away from Ghana and let's enter into Nigeria.
Yes.
So where the happening happens over them. Now, Nice married over the week with his girlfriend or fiancée via Skype. Now, from your physical appearance, you don't seem to be married because there's no ring on your finger to show that. Oh, okay.
Are you trying to let them know I'm single?
I didn't say you are single, but I'm just describing your outfit and appearance because you don't have any ring on you.
I understand.
Now, what's your personal opinion on someone getting married via social media?
Well, you see, when you ask an African man a question and he say, that means, well, there are two ways to this particular thing. It shows us how social media is actually taking the position of our roots and culture. Exactly what Fuse ODJ is talking about. I mean, Kelvin, FNK, I will not get married via any social. Why would I do that? Because the beauty, technology,
it makes life faster and easier.
Faster in terms of communication. Faster in terms of communication. Now, the beauty of getting married, I've not been married myself, but I read a lot and I follow a lot of celebrities who get married. The beauty of getting married is being there in person, where the two of you can feel the presence of each other. Saying that I do, saying I accept, and I'm saying, you know, sometimes people end up saying I don't do. Well, at the end of the day, yes, Nice got married via Skype. The sad story for some people, for some girls, is the fact that they were thinking he's going to be single forever. Because after his first marriage, after his first marriage broke up, he revealed that he said he was never going to ever get married again because marriage is not for him, you know, because he felt the experience he had in his previous marriage did not go down well with him, so he's not going to get married again. He said that in 2015, and we're in 2018 now.
So well, it's so fast how people can.
Yes, so he got married via Skype to his USA-based fiancée.
Wow.
And they are happily married now via social.
That's very 21st century.
African man. Well, I wish him all the very best.
Okay, now moving on to the next story. Now, 2018 Amas rescheduled to October 20. Bring it up to speed. About and give us details concerning that.
So a couple of months ago, a couple of months to be precise, I brought a report on how it was officially launched. It was actually launched not for filmmakers and producers all around the world, and actors especially, to submit their application for various categories. Well, it was supposed to be held somehow, I think this month to be precise. If I'm not so sure about the particular date, but the reason they are rescheduling it to October 20th is because it will allow film producers and filmmakers, those who have applied and are in various categories, to prepare, because it's actually taking place in Kigali, one of the finest cities in Africa.
Wow.
So
Rwanda.
Yes, Rwanda, Kigali, Rwanda. You know, that name sounds very Africanish. You know, I'm sure they have the accent of African people over there.
Okay, all right.
All right. So yes, the 2018 of the African Movie Academy Awards will be taking place in October 28th in Kigali, Rwanda.
Now, Becca's husband, he says
yes. So
we are doing that transition.
When you talk about Becca, it brings this joy in my face. No, let's see it.
Okay, why is it? You know that it's off the single market. You are very much aware.
I'm aware. Absolutely. I'm just a solid staunch fan.
Okay, so I get you.
Yeah,
you like her music.
Her music,
not
the physique.
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody admires the physique, but she's married now, so
your concentration should be on the music.
Yes, I love Becca's music.
Okay, but it's her husband said that Stonebwoy is very, very popular in Nigeria. You are a Nigerian. You can give us very, very good and quality info with regards to that particular news. How true is that? How true is what his statement? Is he saying that because both Becca and Stonebwoy are on the xylophone label, or is just saying it because he has proper research backing it?
First and foremost, you should know that by now that he's now married to Ghana. So whatever he says is definitely not going to be to tarnish Ghana's image, but he's saying the fact based on his own opinion. So yes, I think what he said, he's saying that Stonebwoy in person is popular in Nigeria and his music is not. I think it's true. It boils down to the fact that these artists don't go to Nigeria to promote their songs. They believe that immediately they've released it, that's it. Come on, we have an artist in Nigeria who, after releasing a song, an artist in Nigeria, I'm going to mention his name, Techno. After releasing a song in Nigeria, he came to Ghana to do a tour. You know what he did? He actually prepared a cake with the station's name, each radio station's name on it, and send it to them with a copy of his CD. Do you think they won't play his song often again?
You have to. You have no option than to
play. So yes,
because that level of gratitudeness is supposed to be paid back.
Exactly. So Sani Toby, Becca's husband, saying that Stonebwoy is well known in Nigeria, all right, as a person, but not his song. I think it's something we should all look at. And the Ghanaian artists, I think, after all this banter between Ghana and Nigeria, who is humiliated and all are not, I think they should work out and find out ways to better their market in Nigeria. Okay,
so Kelvin, how will you feel when I tell you that I feel like beating you to the pulp?
First and foremost, I'll just let you know I have a lawyer. yes, I have a lawyer who's going to handle. If you lay hands on me, he's going to sue you for battery. And yes, I will never fight with you because I mean, come look at my size. How can I fight? So my lawyer will do the talking.
Well, the only reason why I'm holding back is because you've not disrespected me. Okay. But according to Daddy Shoki, he was disrespected, so he had to beat the pop out of a person.
Out of a young man. Yes, so interesting. This happened over last weekend, where Daddy Shoki is supposedly to be the stage manager for late Raskimono's funeral, which took place in Delta State, Nigeria, Asaba to be precise. Now, according to Daddy Shoki, he was managing the stage, and this young man came with an upcoming artist, forcing through the crowd that he wants his artist to perform and all that. And Daddy Shoki was trying to calm him down, but the guy went out of the whole scenario and got angry, even pushed down the cousin to late Daddy Raskimono. And all that. Really? So yeah, Daddy Shoki did not go down well with him, and he decided to just chase the guy off the stage and give him some nice punches and all that. And
so he did an Isaac Dogbe on him.
Exactly. In as much as lots of fans from all around the world are not so happy with that particular video, he came out to explain his reason, saying he was disrespected. And he also made mention of the fact that these fans should see celebrities as individuals also, because they are humans with emotions and feelings. And we are celebrities, so they should understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So yes, Daddy Shoki, manhandling the man, in as much as law-wise, when it comes to the law, it's wrong. It's just,
and we are not promoting that.
We are not promoting that. We can't. Yeah. That is why I told you I have my lawyer.
Okay.
I will not have. Why will I exchange fees with
you? Because you lose that, right?
Well, if you say so.
Hey, but have you had your national service already?
In Nigeria?
Yes.
Not yet.
Okay, so what's stopping you?
I don't think I would. I don't know. Personally, I'm not so much of a fan of that national service thing.
But Davido has taken the bold step to get into that particular line.
Yeah. That's true.
And Tonto DK has also responded to her opinion on that.
So first and foremost, I think Davido signing into the national service, he has a plan.
But I've done mine.
You've done yours?
Yes, in Ghana.
No, the reason I'm saying that is because look at his status. For example, he's well known in Africa.
But don't you think it makes his patriotic level very high? It rises.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. He has a plan. He's not just come out of the blue moon to say, I want to serve, because come on, how much are they going to pay him at the end of the day?
Yes.
He's rather serving, not like the nation serving him. You see, so Tonto DK reacting to Davido signing up for the national service, she said that the guy is currently arranging his future. So the nation should watch out for Davido, because he's definitely going to rule them in a bit. So Davido has a plan for doing this, and I think it's something that it's kind of an eye-opener for every celebrity all around the world, especially those in Nigeria, the musicians.
So no one outgrows national service.
No, me, myself, and I, in one way or the other, I'll still have to go back and do my national service.
That would be very patriotic of you.
Yes, I'm a patriotic citizen.
Now let's move to the international scene or the foreign scene. Mel B reveals she's heading to rehab to tackle PTSD and sex addiction.
Okay, so interestingly, I wish Anna had been on this set, because she gave a better explanation to that particular story. Because I don't understand how come she's going through sex addiction, and she said she can literally have sex with up to 3 guys in a day.
Catastrophe.
Did you say that is catastrophe?
Absolutely. 3 times.
I mean, she can have 3 different guys a day. Is it catastrophic?
It is disastrous.
Well, so I guess that is the definition of sex addiction, huh?
Because no, 3 different guys.
Guys in a day.
In a day.
Yeah.
So in a week, that is somewhere like 21.
Don't try to calculate it. So yes, but what we're happy for is the fact that she's come out to reveal what she's suffering from, because the first step for getting rid of depression is talking about the situation. So she's taking the bold step to let the world know that this is what she's facing right now, and and she's ready to go to rehab or go through the rehab process just to cure it or to curb it. So I think it's a bold step she's taking, and it's not time for us to start judging the number of people she slept with, the number of times she's done that. Because it's time for us to support her.
Talking about the numbers and we are projecting that she will sleep with 84 men.
He has actually calculated it. Well, let's move on. Well, we're happy for Mel B for taking that bold step, and we're still celebrating her because she still does great music and she's still coaching young talents in Europe. So wish her the very best.
Now this is a story I don't get. I don't think far. I can't think far. Look, ex-CIA agent confesses of killing Bob Marley.
Yes.
Bob Marley died like years ago.
Unfortunately, we were hit with this news during the week, and I wasn't so happy about the story, but it's kind of correlating with previous reports that was being reported. Now, mind you, Bob Marley's son came up a couple of years ago saying that he believed his father was murdered, and there were some medical reports or research that was done on the whole circumstances resulting to Bob Marley passing. They revealed that the type of cancer that was found in him is the unusual one. And it's not usually triggered by surroundings. It's but no one took that serious until now that this man who is about to die, an ex-CIA is saying that there and then when he was contracted or contacted to carry out the whole stuff.
So who contracted him?
I guess the government, because he was saying he was told that whatever is going to be done is for the betterment of his country and his nation. It's his national, is his responsibility.
So if it was by killing a man,
yeah, because they felt then his nation felt that Bob Marley was a threat to their democracy or whatever, because Bob Marley came with can I say a regime? He came with a religion that people want to follow because he has a standard of how he wouldn't want people to be intimidated, people to be deprived of their right. So maybe then, I'm just saying, maybe the United States saw him as a threat and they needed to get rid of him. So I'm just guessing. But this ex-CIA coming out to say this, well, I don't know how that is going to pan out for the family. Up till now, we've not heard an update. Maybe in the coming days or next week, to be precise, when I get an update on that particular story.
And then from one strange story to another strange one, it is very sporadic to see Kanye West apologizing. Now, what did he apologize about?
First, he has a lot to apologize.
Really?
Trust me, if you want to listen to Kanye West's apology, it's going to take a lifetime because he's done so many wrongs that a day apology or a minute apology would not go. But the most outrageous one that I feel it's outrageous is the fact is where he said that being a slave was a choice for black people.
Wow. That
did not go down well at all. Now, in the most recent interview, I think he's gradually recovering from certain stuff. We just hope he doesn't go back. In the most recent interview, he made mention of he apologized to the black community or those who he might have offended. Now, I use the word might. Trust me, you've not might have offended them. You actually offended them by saying slavery was a choice for black people. So he apologized during an interview, and I also heard during that particular interview he was crying. I don't know why he's crying. I don't know how come Kanye West has not gotten a soft skin over the past couple of
every man has a soft spot.
We know, but Kanye is hardcore. Well, is that Well, at the end of the day, he came out during an interview, which I heard he cried once again, and he apologized to the black community for slavery comments he made, saying that he's sorry. Yes, he said he's sorry, but there are stuff that you can be sorry for, but it doesn't really tear or wear off.
So it tells us there is a soft core in every hardcore.
Yeah. So yeah, Kanye West, wish him all the very best.
Okay, and then to the last but one story. Now, the legendary status of Michael Jackson has been raised to a different pedestal.
Oh yes.
In the sense that even after his death, he's still earning more.
Yeah, he's still earning more. And interestingly, this
don't you think it's unique?
Are you saying it's more than unique? That is why I love Michael Jackson personally. Even till death, I still love him. This year actually.
No, I feel like doing the moonwalk.
I can't do that all right. I just boogie to the music in my mind. This year actually he turned. If he had been alive, he would be 60 this year. He would be 60 this year.
60.
Yeah, and the recent revelation is the fact that before he died, he was in debt of over $500 million.
Wow.
Tax debt and all that. But currently, 2018. He's made over $900 million.
How is it possible?
His kids are living very comfortable. His parents are being taken care of properly. There is an allowance given to his mother. There is an allowance given to his
dad.
His dad. Yeah, his dad was collecting before he passed and all that. There is an allowance being given to those taking care of his kids, and his kids are actually now living the celebrity life, even the fact that their dad is alive. So yes, according to latest reports, we don't know. Maybe next year he might get to the billion status.
Wow, that would be mind blowing.
Yes, but as it stands now, his debt has been paid, and his gross net right now is estimated to over $900 million. So yes, it's a huge
legend.
I mean, if you don't call him a legend, what are you going to call him? So yes, Michael Jackson is ending.
There are not enough words in a dictionary to qualify Michael Jackson's talent.
Yes.
Now, finally, to a very, very last story. Cardi B charges 300k, not less than 300k, to get on stage.
On stage. Yes, it's. I mean, when you know what you're worth, you charge what you're worth.
Okay.
So first and foremost, she just gave birth to a beautiful girl, and she's still taking care of her child. Now she's saying that the only reason she will leave a newborn baby to go perform at any show is if she's being paid over $300,000.
So is she telling us that the baby is priced at 300k and more?
No, she's not saying that. What she's saying,
because if she can leave the baby for 300k, then it tells us the price of the baby.
No, that's not what she's saying. Don't misquote her. She's lying to she's. You are making my bluff come very well. She's trying to make us understand that the only reason she will sacrifice for a show is if she's being paid well for it.
So it's sacrificial.
It's yes, because
so
even that is not
sacrifice 300k.
Yes, and above 300k.
And above.
The most recent show she performed at, I think she was paid $500,000.
Wow.
Almost $1 million for just a show. You know what? Yeah. So yes, I mean, we all know Cardi B's song is still trending. She's doing well when it comes to music, and in as much as she has a lot of rival, yes, Nicki Minaj is somewhere watching. Nicki is watching, but yeah, she's saying that the only way she can leave, you know, to go perform at any show is if she's being paid $300,000 and above.
Okay.
Yes, and that's. I mean, it works for her. Come on.
It's okay. It's understandable from the way you explain it, but I felt she was pricing the baby.
No.
Or 500k. But all the same, who are we to judge? So on that score, we need to go for a set of breather. We'll be back and we'll be delving into my main area,
of course,
focal sports.
We'll be right back.
The powerhouse of entertainment.
Alright, so this is still the Ominibus of VN News coming to you from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. If you happen to miss out on any of our bulletins from Mondays through to Friday, this is the time to get a recap. You can get a repost of this particular Ominibus on our YouTube channel. All you just have to do is to subscribe, follow us on our various social media handles, and let's get interactive. So we just finished talking entertainment, so if you're just joining us, you've missed, you can get that on our YouTube channel.
Time to talk sports.
Time to talk sport, focus sports, and I'm here with the man himself, the Spanish Espanol man, who can literally grind the Spanish words. I don't know how he does that, but he does it very well. Now, Godwin, let's talk about boxing and Isaac and how he defeated
Hidenori Otaki.
Yes. What happened? How was that feeling for you personally as a Ghanaian? Because I know it became a national issue. Everybody was celebrating. Even the president of the countries.
It needs to be celebrated. You give honor to whom honor is due.
Yes. So personally, what do you think about that?
Now, I think Isaac the Royal Storm Dogbe is the biggest prospect when it comes to boxing. Ghana is a boxing warehouse where we produce a lot of boxers. Over the past years, the likes of Azuma Nelson, the likes of Cobra Kote was there, Ike Bazooka Kote, Joshua Clotte, and then a couple of others who have they've paid their dues for boxing in Ghana. And then Isaac Dogbe is trying to get to that level. Currently, he holds a title, a world title, and then he was defending it for the first time. He took that title from Jesse Magdaleno from Mexico. He defeated him in the 11th round, and then against Hidenori Otaki in his first mandatory defense title. Now, it took him 2 minutes 18 seconds to defeat his opponent.
Wow.
So it tells you how devastating Isaac Dogbe is when it comes to boxing.
Oh, wow. And everybody is super excited.
Yes, super to give us that level of competitiveness, that level of competence when you're in the boxing ring, it tells us of his ambitions, that there is someone who is not ready to joke. It is okay, fine, to argue that Edinori Otake was 37 years, or he's 37 years, so you could say that he's fighting with an old man, but it tells you, it makes a statement by beating him within the space of 2 minutes 18 seconds. If you are taking him beyond that, that is where you question the competence of Isaac Dogbe. So where he has been able to defeat him within 2 minutes 18 seconds, I think he deserves a lot of credit. Wow,
interesting. Now let's talk a bit about women's football, right?
Yes.
Women's football.
You know, we are very loyal when it comes to
you are very loyal when it comes to women's football. So Confederation of African Football has denied that they took up the right for Ghana to host it or participate.
To host.
So what happened, and how come about this particular report of people saying that Confederation of African Football (CAF) has taken the outcome? Is it Alcon? Hosting from Ghana. What happened?
Now, the back end of the story is that Ghana won the bid to host the 2018 edition of the Alcon in 2016. And then when you win the bid, you are supposed to prepare in earnest expectation of Africans coming to don your country to play that tournament. And then for that one, it tells us that the hospitality industry needs to be checked, as in the hotels needs to be in good position, the transportation system needs to be in good position, and the most importantly, the stadiums. And that is where Ghana is fumbling at this material stage. Now, you have the Accra Sports Stadium, which was supposedly used for the tournament, and also the Kumasi Barbara Sports and the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Now, those two places are, let me say, ready to host the tournament, but the capital of Ghana, that's Accra, its main sports stadium, it is not completed yet. It is still under renovation. The tournament is in November. We are in September, so it tells us we are barely 2 months away from starting the tournament.
But has preparations been going on for the past couple of years now?
Preparations I think it has been very, very slow, absolutely slow. And then should CAF take it away from us, I think it will be a step in the right direction.
But now CAF is saying they didn't.
Yes, it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed, but I believe that it will be confirmed in their next meeting.
Okay, so let's see how that pans out for them. Now, the Ghana government are planning to halt the court discussion when it comes to dissolving the
Ghana Football Association.
Do they still have that right? Because I thought FIFA has given them, an order not to even meddle with their own.
So the truth and crux of the matter is that they went to Zurich, the home of FIFA, and then they had their deliberations with FIFA explaining the current happenings in the system, and then FIFA gave them the chance to withdraw the case from court, and then they will put things in order, and then that is the reason why the normalization committee will be set in motion. So it is the main reason why the government of Ghana have decided to withdraw the case from court. From my point of view, I think that they were trying to oust the current executive committee, which is now defunct, because they felt they had a part to play in terms of the brouhaha when it comes to the Kwesi Nyantakyi issue, the number 12 expose, where we saw the top brass of Ghana football.
So all this is happening because of the number 12 expose?
So June seat has left an indelible mark in Ghana football.
And that is what people are still fighting for till now. And you during giving your session, Randy, you made mention of the fact that the FIFA has also confirmed normalization committee for Ghana and reveals.
So they'll be set in motion very soon. So expect them to start work maybe somewhere next week. And then their mandate will end on the 31st of March 2019.
But as a sports person, what do you think will be the outcome of all this?
I think it will be a step in the right direction for football in Ghana. Over the years, journalists, media men, supporters, club administrators have complained about how poorly run Ghana football has been over the years, and then it has been one of the main reasons why I think Ghana football has degenerated. Instead of advancing, we are moving backwards, which is very, very, very bad as a footballing nation. So this normalization committee is being set in motion. I think that they will need to address the status, so that we'll be able to address certain loopholes in the system, because football is business now. It's serious business.
Interesting. It has been business all this while. Mind you, it's one of the most. It
used to be a recreation avenue where people can go and then at least relax a couple of months and then get excited. But
people are making millions from it.
People are making millions. Ronaldo will be earning 30 million euros every year playing for Juventus. You can't call that small money, because countries are going out to the World Bank to borrow 20 million. If a single player can earn 30 million euros, it tells you of the value of football now.
It's interesting. Now let's talk a bit about awards and those receiving best player. Was it yesterday they did?
Yes,
the award was
yesterday. No, Thursday rather.
It was held on Thursday.
Yes,
okay.
Thursday.
So I watched a bit of it because
okay.
I was in the salon and I saw the award. It was kind of interesting, but interestingly, it was 150% all white people. I'm not being, racist right now. But
it's a UEFA award. It's a UEFA award. So it's
UEFA,
in Europe. So you are supposed to.
You have black people in Europe.
Yes,
too.
the main hub of football is in Europe. The limelight, the advertisement and commercials, and everyone's attention is in Europe. So undoubtedly, Europe is made up of a lot of white. So you can forgive them on that.
We still have great legends. But now the UEFA awards, the what's it called? The UEFA Player of the Year.
Yeah.
What happened to
it went to Luka Modric. In fact, Luka Modric was competing with Mohamed Salah, who plays for Liverpool, and also Cristiano Ronaldo, his ex-teamete.
Yes.
Now, the sad story is that Ronaldo was not there in person. According to reports that I'm receiving, is that before the awards, usually the award winners are given a prior notice, so they are given a preview that okay, fine, you will be the winner before you get to the occasion or the ceremony. So since Ronaldo knew he was not going to be the winner,
the player of the year,
so he decided not to attend.
I heard he got one award.
Yes, he got the best forward for the season. He scored 15 goals in 13 games, helping Madrid to win for the third consecutive time the UEFA Champions League. So I think yes, the awards went very well. Keylor Navas, Antonio Gamboa won the best goalkeeper for Real Madrid, and it was quite excellent throughout the course of the season. The best midfielder went to Luka Modric. So on the day he grabbed 2 awards, that is the best player and also the best midfielder. Then the best defender went to Sergio Ramos Garcia, who is the captain of Real Madrid CF. So I think that's all in all.
And the women, the lady from Denmark, what's her name? Pernille. She got the UEFA
Women's Player of the Year. She did very well. She plays for Wolfsburg.
She already got her what's it called, a trophy before and interestingly, she gave a very unique thank you message that even the hosts were actually they just had to smile over.
They had to smile
because English language is not the world language.
No,
so
for that one you have to make that emphatic.
Now, away from that, finally, right?
Yes, finally.
Oh, so soon?
So soon.
Let's talk about the UCL draw. What's happening with that one?
With the UCL draw, it's the biggest competition when it comes to club football.
So this was exactly okay. Now I see. So whilst you can give your session. So what's happening with it?
So with it, on Thursday the draw was held, and then we finally have the creme de la creme of teams in Europe being knowing their opponents when it comes to the 2018-2019 edition of the UEFA Champions League. In Group A, you'll be having the likes of Atletico Madrid, Dortmund, who to some extent are not the biggest clubs, but that notwithstanding, Dortmund won the Champions League in 1997. And last time they faced Atletico Madrid, they went all the way to win that particular tournament. Now, where I feel it's the group of death, that's Group C, with the likes of Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Yes.
Gradually I'm beginning to like the Paris Saint-Germain group.
Yes, because of what they boast of. They have, to some extent, the biggest attacking and most dangerous attacking trio in football. If you have Edison, Roberto, Cavani, Gomez, or Matador, someone who can guarantee you minimum of 30 goals in a season. You have a certain Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. who can assist a player or assist his teammates in getting goals with a minimum of 20 assists in a season. You have Kylian Mbappe Lotin, the hottest sensation. He's a teenager. He'll be 20 this year in December.
That's his football age,
According to his birth certificate.
According to his birth, obviously.
Yes. So we are speaking to pure facts.
Of course.
He will be 20 in December. And then that group I feel is going to be very tough because SSC Napoli, they have a very experienced gaffer in Carlo Ancelotti. This is someone who has won the Champions League as a footballer and as a coach. As a coach, he won it with AC Milan and also Real Madrid CF. So he has 3 titles to his credit. So if you have someone who is an experienced campaigner going to manage SSC Napoli, it tells you of the sort of competition they are going to bring on board. And there is Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club have been able to win the Champions League on 5 occasions. Last season they went to the finals. Unfortunately, they had to succumb to the champions themselves, that is Real Madrid CF. So if the last season they were the most prolific attacking trio in football.
That's Liverpool?
Yes, Liverpool. They boast of the 2 African splash brothers. That's Sadio Mane, the speed merchant from Senegal. He scored 10 goals in the Champions League. Also, Roberto Firmino de Oliveira Barbosa from Brazil. He scored 10 goals. And then finally, their star man, Mohamed Salah Ghali, grabbed 10 goals. So in all, they had 30 goals from just 3 players.
Wow. Interesting.
So it tells you of how packed that group is. And I feel that Group B is also going to be very interesting. Barcelona, of course, with the threat of Lionel Andres Messi. Should I continue with the other names?
Tottenham is there.
Tottenham is there.
You want to bring your names again? Eh? You already started with it, but it's interesting how over the past couple of years now, football has brought all these nations together.
Yes.
And that's the main reason we are praying that the Ghana football is not dissolved, because
no, it's not going to
be dissolved. We're praying for that, and we hope that the football in Africa will keep growing, so we can at least get to a standard.
Get to a level.
You know, the Europe. You see how they're making the millions, and it brings them together. That is, they can have an issue on various personal issues, but when it comes to sports, you're all together. Yes. So yes, sports. I like sports. I like Paris Saint-Germain.
You like Paris Saint-Germain?
Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea. And as much as Chelsea is not in this one, so
Chelsea are in the Europa League.
So wish them all the very best on that one. Well, so we had details of all the stories during the week, right?
Yes.
So if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you get a repost of all the news updates brought to you from Monday through to Friday. This once again is our Ominibus. Yes, follow us on various social media handles, and let's get interactive. Log on to our website www.venationtv.com for more trending stories. If you have any thoughts and comments or suggestions on the various stories we just did, you can follow us on our various social media handles. Before we go, how is your weekend going to be like? I know your weekend is always pregnant. It's always pregnant, so he's still pregnant.
Yes,
it's not 9 months now. The pregnancy is not going to.
No. You know, interestingly, my week gets pregnant on Friday, and we deliver it on Sunday.
Oh.
So just 5 days pregnancy,
okay,
and then gets delivered on Sunday.
Okay. So just a quick one. I know someone might get angry with me on this one, but yes, today the movie Brown Sugar is premiering at the Silverbird Cinemas in Accra Mall and Western Mall. Amanda will bring you highlights of that and report on that on our VN News. But if you're in Ghana right now, you're watching us right now on VN TV, and you're yet to get your ticket, it's just 30 Ghana cedis. Our stars from Nigeria are coming. Our stars from Ghana are also going to be on the red carpet. So today, tonight at the Accra, you know the last time I've been bringing this report? Accra Mall. I wanted to say Accra Silverbird Cinema. Well, at the end of the day, it's the Silverbird Cinema, yes, Accra Mall taking place there, and Silverbird Cinema in wager 30 Ghana cedis. You want to pass by. My weekend is going to be on the red carpet.
Really?
Yes.
You're going to meet and then talk to
superstars, you know, our likes.
Yes.
Well, that's all we have for you on today's Ominibus VN News. My name is Kelvin FNK.
And mine is Godwin Amategu.
Enjoy your weekend.